Hey there, this is the second delivery of AfroCom. Under today's date, that is the 10th of August, I need to submit 3 services, which is Google login, Facebook login, and also caching the credentials of email, Google, and Facebook. So I will be going through all the stuff that I have done so far. Let's get started. So first of all, regarding the logo, I will be requiring here a white logo. You have sent me a blue logo, but we require a white one for dark theme. Right, so for now, let the logo should be still one for a white one. Now here you can see I have got two options. Let's connect to interact. Now what is happening here? First of all, let me show you to you about the Facebook login. So after tapping over this Facebook login button, we are navigated to the official website of m.facebook.com, and this warning is due to the development process. We are now under development. That's why we will be getting this small thing, that is small written statement from Facebook. And in spite of this login review, you can see I have previously logged in under AfroCom with Facebook, and yes, I would like to continue. So after tapping over continue, we'll be getting logged in under our application. Now you can see the polling person is logged in. Also the user data is submitted under our database. Right, now you can see here I have got some temporary buttons to show you about the feature that I have done so far. So first of all, you can see I have email user, Facebook user, Google user. Right, the three different type of users. So first of all, if I type over email user, you can see I will be getting that email cache is clear because the user is logged in with Facebook. After typing over Facebook, I will be getting Facebook user, this particular user email is logged in. Right. After that, after typing over Google user, I will be getting Google cache is clear. If I try to hot reload everything, here I got my application. If I try to hot reload it, suppose the user closes the application and reloads it one more time. Instead of getting navigated again and again to the login screen, he will be getting navigated to the home screen. Right, because we are caching the credentials. Now if I try to do the same thing, you can see we'll be getting a credentials, that is the history of the credentials back. So now let's try to log out and let's try to log in under our application with the help of email and password. Right, so here you can see I can tap the particular username, which was Rakesh, and here I say rakesh@gmail.com. Let's try to add a wrong password and let's check if everything is working on. Awesome, everything is working. Wrong user password. Let's try to add a right user password, which is Rakesh password, I guess. Let's try to log in. Alright, we are logging in. The password was right one. And now you can see after a certain time we'll be getting navigated to the home screen. Right, if I say email user, you can see I will be getting email user Rakesh is logged in. If I type over Facebook user, you can see Facebook cache is clear because the user was logged in with email. Similarly, as per Google cache is clear. Now suppose the user closes the application and opens one more time. He should be technically getting navigated to the home screen. And yes, we are getting navigated to the home screen because the current user is logged in with email. Right. Similarly, we are getting Facebook cache to be clear and Google cache to be clear. Now let's try to log out. It is logging out. If I try to hot restart my entire application once, suppose the user closes off application and open it one more time, we'll be getting navigated to the home screen. That is our onboarding screen. Right. So now let's connect to interact. And now if I type Facebook login one more time, let's try to log in. Right, we are logged in. Let's try to hot restart everything. Awesome, we'll be getting navigated to the home screen. If I try to log out, login screen, and if I hot restart it one more time, awesome, the onboarding screen. So these are all the features for Facebook and email. Now let me show you about the Google stuff. If I try to a Google login, now you can see we are getting navigated to this screen, that is the account consent screen. And now I have got two different users under my emulator. If I try Abhishek Chauhan for logging in, and here there is a small issue with our app right hosting. The hosting that you have delivered, that is to TDM hosting, is not working properly. They are redirecting our entire service and at the end we are getting a null value. Right, even though I have added alternative method for Google login, but as per the upright one we should be getting a value back, but we are not getting our value back. We are able to successfully go here, that is I have successfully deployed the following service to move to the following Google account page and select the particular user, but the TDM hosting is not able to redirect our entire URL. Right, if I try here, you can see I will be getting a null value. Right, even though the entire method is right, due to the hosting purpose we are not getting navigated to the proper screen, that is the proper consent. Even though we can use the alternative method, I recommend you to the proper upright method, And for that purpose, we need to shift our hosting from TDM to AWS or Google Cloud. Right. In spite of that, I have covered all the three services, that is Facebook login, Google login, because we are able to go under the particular Google Cloud console, and also we are able to select our particular account, which I showed to you. We are able to select the account, but due to the hosting problem, which is not my problem, which is a particular hosting problem, we are not able to get our data back. But in spite of that, the Facebook login is cleared, Google login is cleared, and caching all the credential is cleared. If I hot restart my entire application once, you can see we are getting navigated to the onboarding screen. So let's try to navigate, that is login with Facebook for now. And if I try to hot restart entire application once, you can see the application, that is the user will be logged in under application forever until it logs out. Right. So this was the entire delivery that I have to do. Here you can see I got a delivery of user authentication with Google, done. User authentication with Facebook, done. And caching credentials are done. So this was the video documentation of our AfroCom delivery 2. So I will submit the source code right now. I recommend you to change the hosting from TDM hosting to either AWS or Google Cloud.